Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, this is your host, Emmanuel. Today I want to react on the comments yes on Wike, the governor of Rivers State, made uh, during an interview on the sudden dumping of PDP and resignation from PDP presidential primaries by Dr. P2B. I know that the political arena is a free for all. So anybody who has a few naira to throw about can get into the arena and then challenges and opens their mouths as wide as they want to insult no matter who. But I'm particularly um, worried that for whatever reason, the presidential election of Nigeria has been so trivialized, commonized, and rubbished by the current president that every cockroach and rabbit thinks they can creep out of their holes and crevices to become the president of Nigeria. It's also a shame that we do not have any standards for accepting people's participation in electoral positions, simply because what rules the country is not ideology, it's not principle, it's not excellence. Rather, it's a free for all. All comers are fair. Otherwise, we should not be entertaining somebody like Wike and his cohorts in the presidential arena in Nigeria. Unfortunately, what rules the day is money. Who can throw money about? It's commonplace to hear Wike say, "Oh, I donated 200 million to Sokoto. I donated 200 million to Kaduna. I donated 200 million to Benue." But what I know of management of public fund, especially state fund, because it belongs to the tax-paying uh, masses, is that any money the executive will spend in cases like that must be made to pass through the state assembly for appropriation, so you can be accountable. I know that sometimes the executive is giving some freedom to spend, but when it becomes frequent and uh, such that impacts on the economy, especially when workers are not well remunerated, we are still battling to pay people who dedicate themselves to state and national services. Minimum wage. We cannot call it minimum wage. It's not even survival. It's just minimum. The barest minimum. It's never useful to the because you cannot with rising school fees and healthcare fees and everything. We're talking about 30 or 33,000 naira. Many states are not paying. They still going to say, I dash this state 200 million. That you are spreading money that belongs to the state, or can you vouch with your life and those of your family members that the money you're dashing out is from your pocket? Or you just think a governor has no restraint? You just take money that belongs to the state and you're spreading it so that you wet the ground for people to give you their votes to become president. You are buying presidency with public funds. There are some things that people are doing that should actually land them in jail, but we nobody cares. There's no probity, no accountability, no respect to public fund. People think being a governor is being a lord. Such people who do things like that should be made to account for it. The least we can do is to reject their presidential ambition, because if they do that to the state they are governing, they will do worse when they get to the central. And the world is watching Nigeria. We are now like a pit latrine toilet a country, just like Trump describes some countries. There's no need to ask for Trump's head. He at least, because of our behavior, every country in Africa is overtaking Nigeria. We're like a banana. Even banana is nice. Are we not the zoo that Nnamdi Kano said we were? Nobody accounts to anybody. And this boy has the temerity to abuse the person of P2B and challenge his integrity. How dare you? Who was Wike before he became local government chair? He was picked by Amechi, his master. Who was Wike? What is his pedigree? You are born in Port Harcourt, you went to primary school and university in Port Harcourt. You've not seen the world beyond your nose. Because thuggery and this mediocrity is what is taking preeminence in our country. That's why people like you can dare to talk about P2B. You don't even know how to address matters with maturity. You don't speak of dignitaries the way if you're a governor, you must have finesse. You must be aware of how you parry questions. Thuggery is we're done with thuggery, mediocrity, timidity, foolishness, stupid stubbornness, and arrogance. P2B left PDP because of his own. By the way, you are screaming 72 hours, 70, even if it's 1 hour. You go and wrap money and you're dashing to people. Somebody says, I can't play in this kind of field, and you turn around to challenge his integrity. Are you crazy? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me just now? Really? You can challenge Peter Obi's integrity? Really? What are your pedigrees? If you build flyover, is that what becoming a president is all about? Is that all you have to provide as precursor to becoming the president of Nigeria? Well, Buhari has so trivialized and commonized and rubbished presidency that everybody now thinks if Buhari can do it, I can do it as well. And that's the bane of this country. When Buhari said old age will limit my performance, hey, that's the person we want. I don't have money. Hey, he got you through lies. You're still screaming now. He's a man of integrity. He's a man of integrity. A man of integrity will fulfill his promises. Mention any of the things he said. Insecurity. It is in his time that Nigeria became the worst secured place in the world. Investors are not coming. What he's now doing is to go and do Babiala. Please come and invest. Nobody does that. Go and kneel down and roll on the ground in Europe or America. That will not bring them here. They want to invest where they will get returns, not where they will have their facilities destroyed because of terrorism and insurgency and banditry. So where's the promise of Mr. Integrity on securing the country? What has it done? Where are the uh, abducted girls, the Chibok girls, and even in his own village, they're coming to take children and kidnap them and put them in bondages. Where is the exchange rate? Where are we now? What's the cost of living in Nigeria? So what's the change? You should have told us that the change you meant was the change for the worse. Because there's nothing you can use now to compare. And all the people who didn't understand what we were saying when we vehemently rejected your coming and opposed it as much as we could. They didn't understand. Now they have understood it. They are even confessing and apologizing for trusting a man that has no integrity. Mr. Integrity, you led demonstrations about fuel price. Where are we? So the incompetence of Buhari has given everybody the impetus to want to become my president. Okay, do it. Buy all the delegates you want. But when a man opts out and somebody asks you, you don't insult him at his back. You don't pontificate about his character. You give room because it's not your mate. He's not a fool. If you were wise and you're going to hold public office or you are hoping which you will never get of becoming president of Nigeria, is it how sillily you're going to answer important questions? If you were mature, if you were learned, if you were intelligent, you wouldn't say the kind of things you said during that interview. P2B has his right to pull out that even if it's 1 minute remaining. If I were you, I would not insult P2B. You are nowhere close to his profile. Nowhere. Who are you? If not for Amechi, who are you? You think that this is the kind of pace the Nama will get to use and get to Umaya? You don't have worldview. You are still a thug. During your time as local government chairman, it was thuggery all the way. You have continued like that, talking like you have sore in your throat to come and insult a Peter B. Who are you? Who is your father? But I don't blame you. At least you can get 40 million. Take away politics. Who are you? Except for politics. You have the temerity to discuss Peter B in the way you did. That saying that people don't carry a handbag. Yes, it's a mark of humility. You don't have it. You should honor it. It's something you don't have. P2B is not somebody you can address in the manner you did. Because his antecedents are there. His history is there. People are not deceived. People are routing for him. Believe me, if P2B stayed, you will not be next to him in ranking. You are nobody compared to P2B. The fact that you become a governor in Nigeria today, any idiot can become a state governor. All you have to do is play thuggery, and then before you know it, you are nominated for one post or the other, whether you merit it or not. You do service, obedience, and then you are appointed. From there, you steal money and you embezzle, and then you have money to buy nomination paper. That doesn't mean that P2B should toe your line. The guy has said that, look, I will not be in a place where delegates are paid and distracted. That's his right to re-engineer. That's a smart move, which it's like magic to you. You don't even know his strategies. And you think you're going to emerge as the PDP flag bearer. Go back and sleep and dream again. A country that produces Wike as president is doomed. Believe me. What's your pedigree? I mean, how do you even think that you'll be president? I know that Buhari also emerged in very unbelievable manner, which you too, you 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 detested. But it's not going to continue like that. Nigeria will recover, and people like you will be given their rightful place where they belong. I don't know why you think you become president, because you are who? Governor of Rivers State. Look at what you are doing. Is that how people do things? And okay, somebody who says what he does, not what he says. Those are people who have got envelopes from you. You are building bridges. Is that all? What do you know about being a president? What do you know about holding corporate offices and national presidential offices? Who trained you? It's a shame that our society is so lawless that somebody like you will come up and insult the person of P2B because he pulled out. He's your friend. How is he your friend? It's not enough to throw away reverse people money here and there and think you have become somebody. It will clear your eyes after the primaries. Then you will go and lick your wound. The only thing you hold on to is that I've always been a member of PDP. So what? What did you achieve before coming to politics? Take away the loots and dividends you got, right or wrongly, from politics. What is left for you? Compare it to P2B. Then you find the reason to shut your mouth. You can be presidential candidate all you want, but don't insult dignities. So, this is where I end it today. Thanks and bye for now.